Good afternoon, Scouts, and welcome to the Chattahoochee Council's Scouts BSA Rank Advancement video series. Now, I hope that you guys are ready to learn today, because I'm excited to get to be able to share my knowledge of the great outdoors and scouting with you. Now, if you're ready, we're going to take a little hike and learn some stuff along the way. Let's go! Now, in order for you to be prepared on all of your hiking and outdoor trips, we're going to talk a little bit about the 10 outdoor scout essentials. Are you ready to see what's in my bag and what I carry on every one of my day hikes and backpacking trips? Well, let's go find a shady spot. That's better. We got some shade now. It sure is hot out today, but you know what? It's a beautiful day. Now, when talking about the Scout Outdoor Essentials, when do you think we should use them? Anybody? Can't hear you. That's right, anytime you are out of doors. So let's limit that mostly to camping, hiking, but also a lot of these things can be used every day in your everyday life to make it better and to be prepared. All right, the first thing we're gonna have, open my handy dandy backpack. My favorite, food. Trail food. Trail food, trail food. Now, a lot of times, this can be catered to the type of hike that you're on. If you're on a very short hike, you don't need a lot of nutrients and things like that. It's more of a comfort thing. But if you're going to go on a 10-mile day hike, expect to have some things, especially things that have salt and sugar, because as you hike and you sweat and dehydrate yourself, those things are very crucial to keeping you healthy. Next, right along with food, water. I'm gonna take some water because this is still cold. All right, next on the list, we have first aid kit. Got your basic essentials in it. You don't need to carry a surgery kit, but a lot of times just a simple Band-Aid, especially moleskin if you're hiking. And of course, you got your hand sanitizer. That's right. All right, next on the list, Firestarter or matches. Now, I like to take it a little bit different. I don't like matches, but a lot of times I don't like carrying a lighter either. So especially when I'm out in the backcountry and I'm building campfires, I like to go as primitive as possible. So I use a little hot spark and just as simple, and you can get a spark going. And then in my little fire kit, I also have little pieces of fat lighter. And then also little shavings of fat lighter to help ignite. Along those same lines of getting soaking wet, could be raining, anything. Rain gear, another essential. So I have pants and a jacket, but it really depends on the type of weather. If we've got clear skies like we have today, I'm probably just gonna take the jacket. And in the event I need the pants, these are small enough that they can go in there too. And then, along with that, you have extra clothing, especially socks. Socks, socks, socks. You can never have too many dry pair of socks. So those together, I typically put into a waterproof bag, and that way it protects it in the event you fall into a river, lake, stream. I go hiking in some really cool places. I don't know about you, but I hope you do. Next, we have a map and compass. Now, I know that some of you like to use GPS and some of you like to use your cell phones, but I'm here to tell you that a map and compass, the old school way, is the best way to go. Why? Because there's no batteries in here to die. Well, you might kill it if you do that. This is not going to go corrupt due to heat or cold like your cell phone and a GPS will. So let's remember that. Know where you're going. Make sure to have a map of the area as well as having a compass. And it's really nice just to have inside your bag. It's really cool if you could teach another scout on the fly how to use a map and compass for their requirements for their ranks. The next essential on the list is sun protection. Now, I've got a couple of different sun protection items with me. One, I have sunscreen, non-aerosol. Two, I'm wearing a baseball cap that does cover most of my face. And then also UV protective glasses to create that, or to keep that glare from getting in your eye for one, but also protecting it from those harmful UV rays. Now, you can also wear neck gaiters, long clothes that cover up your skin. And some of these newer materials and technical materials are not as hot as some of the old materials used to be. So they're a little more comfortable. Fishing shirts especially. Those things are really awesome. But this tech tee is pretty cool too. All right, what else? Oh, I found more snacks. I love snacks. Do you love snacks? I really do. All right, the next essential is going to be a flashlight or headlamp. Now, the headlamps are really cool because what that allows you to do is put it around your head, and that way both hands are free to still do whatever you are wanting to do. So if you're setting up your tent, especially at night, perfect. Both hands still have all the ability to set that tent up. If you're working on building a fire and it's dark, you have the headlamp and both hands can be working to gather your tinder and kindling and making sure that your fire is ready to go. So, the ninth essential, headlamp or flashlight. Okay, and the 10th essential, some people would argue that is one of the most important pieces because you can do so much with it. But a pocket knife or a multi-tool, even better, because of that reason. It is multiple tools in one. You have pliers if you need to rip a fish hook out, or if you need to make a fish hook out of a scrap piece of material if you're in the wilderness survival situation. Okay, then you also have saw, sometimes for cutting trees or cutting metal. You have a file to sharpen things, and then also just your standard knife with a serrated blade. So many different options for you, and it's all up to personal preference, just like a lot of these items are. But we're going to go over them one more time to make sure that you understand the 10 essentials that you should be carrying every time you're out of doors. Oh, sorry, almost out of essentials. So we have trail food. Trail food is number 1. Fire starting kit, number 2. Map and compass, number 3. Handy first aid kit, number 4. Water bottle, number 5. Sun protection, number 6. Headlamp, number 7. Extra clothes, number 8. Rain gear, number 9. And last but not least, pocket knife. Now, these are the things that the scouting recommends for you to carry every time you're out of doors. What is really fun about these is we'd like to challenge you to see how many of you can fit all 10 Scout Essentials inside a Ziploc bag. That's right. I want you to post your photo in the comments, and we're going to have a little fun competition, and the winner is going to get a little personal first aid kit from me. Okay? So, 10 Scout Essentials in a Ziploc bag. Gallon size would be great. If you can get smaller, good for you. And we'll have a friendly competition for about a couple of days after this video drops. We'll announce it next week on our Facebook page. So, it's still a beautiful day. I have a lot of ground to cover, so I'm going to get back out on the trail. From the Chattahoochee Council, thank you for tuning in to our Scouts BSA Rank Advancement Series. Check up next for our Leave No Trace principles. Those will be coming out on Thursday. We'll see you then. Goodbye, Scouts.